Good morning, dear students. So today we'll start with a new topic. Alright, so we'll start with scale. Last class we have learned about symbols and colors. Okay, so today you will learn what is scale and what are the important of scale in reading a map. Okay. So our aim for today is student will be able to identify the use of scale to read the distance between two places on a map. So maps are usually used, that is to measure the distance between two places. Okay, suppose place A with place B. So scale are used to measure the distance between the two places. Resources required is a map of Delhi, map of India, a world map, S3, exit content book and notebook. Keywords for today is size and proportion. Alright, so let's look into the meaning of the term. So what is size? The dimension or magnitude of a thing is known as size. Okay, and what is proportion? A quantity of something that is part of the whole amount or number, that is known as proportion. A quantity of something that is part of the whole amount of or number. Alright, so it can be 1 by third, 1 by fourth, like that. Okay, so that is proportion. So now you have to observe the given map. Alright, so this is a map of Delhi. This is Delhi map. Okay, and this is a map of India. Alright, and last class we have learned about in order to read a map, there are actually four elements. Okay, that is title, direction, legends, and then scale. Right, so we're going to learn about what is scale today. Okay, and this is the map of the world. As you can see, there are Asia, Africa, Australia, South America, North America. Okay, and these are Greenland. So accordingly, as you can see the given map, I will be asking one simple question. Now, do you know where Delhi is located? And how big is Delhi? Is it as small as the paper in your notebook? And where do you live? In which country do you live? And is yours, means is your country the only town in this country? No, is your town, okay, the only town in this country? Is yours the only country in the world? Is the entire world as big as this paper? Okay, take the example that this is paper. Okay, sorry. Take the example that this is paper. All right. So the question is asking, is the entire world as big as this paper? How can it fit on this paper? So see, this is just a paper. Okay, take the example. This is just a paper. So how do you think? All right. How can it fit on this paper? How can the entire world fit in this paper? Can you grow a real object on a paper? And how? Alright, so student, today we will learn how to grow a real object on a paper, that is using scale. Alright, using scale we will learn how to grow a real object on a paper. Okay, so this is a picture of a scale. Okay, this is a picture of a scale. As you can see, this is a picture of a scale. Okay, so it is indicated as 0, 2.5, 7.5 miles, right? So these are scale used in reading a map. Alright, so that is mainly to measure the distance. Okay, alright, so let's get started. Okay, let me just give you a small example. Okay, so in order to measure the distance between Boston and then Cleveland. Okay, so in order to measure the distance between the two places in the given map, you have to follow this given scale. Okay, that is mile. So accordingly, as you measure, you will know the distance between the two places, that is Boston and Cleveland. All right. So similarly, all right, question here is, have you noticed the scale given in the maps? Have you noticed the scale that is given on the map? Talking about this scale, okay? Have you noticed the scale given on the map? So, okay, all right. So if you see carefully, okay, take the example here. So here they have mentioned 1 inch. All right, 1 inch is equal to 1 mile. Okay, 1 mile. 1 inch is represented as 1 mile. All right. Similarly, sometimes you will see that 1 centimeter is equal to 1 kilometer. Okay, so sometimes it is also written as like this. So it is represented in different format. Okay, so have you noticed the scale given in the maps? What does it tell you? How can you use this method to know the actual distance between two places shown on the map? Alright, so student, a map shows the actual place on the earth in much reduced size. Alright, in much reduced size, a map shows the actual place on the earth. Okay, the scale of the map tell us about the actual size of the place shown in the map. We can correctly measure the actual distance between two places shown on the map with the help of the scale. Okay, with the help of the scale, you can actually measure the correct distance between two places. All right, so next question, are all the map drawn to the scale? Question is asking, are all the maps drawn to the scale? Are all the map drawn to the scale? Okay, are all the map, are they drawn to a scale? All right, answer to that. Okay, no, not all maps are drawn to scale. Okay, the use of scale in maps depend on the purpose of the map. All right, so example, when a map is not drawn to scale, it is written map not to scale on the map. Instead of the scale, such map are called sketch map. All right, that is map which are not drawn to scale. Okay, they are known as map sketch map. All right, such map are called sketch map. Okay, I repeat, not all maps are drawn to scale. The use of scale in maps depend on the purpose of the map. When a map is not drawn to scale, it is written map not to scale on the map. Instead of the scale, such maps are called sketch maps. Alright, so I hope now you are clear. Now things to do, okay? So please you complete S3, okay? And then you have to do your practice question number 5. What is a scale? Alright, so that is your homework for today. And for this, okay, you need to measure the distance, okay, as given here. Alright, that is with a thread. You please take out a thread and then you try to measure the thread. Okay, you distance between the given Delhi, Jaipur, Kanpur, Patna, Delhi, Kanpur. Okay, this given option one has been done for you, right? So accordingly, okay, just assume that the thread is, all right, assume that the thread is 500 kilometer. Okay, and then you place it on the given destination, and accordingly you assume what is the kilometers, okay, the between the two places. All right, so that's it. Thank you, take care.